Hi, how's everyone doing? It's me, autoimmune prepper. I'm back with another video today, and I want to talk about our disabled and blind community that are looking to prep and looking for suggestions and help. And what prompted me to do this video was I was on a live stream the other day, and it was the Angry Prepper. Shout out. Hey, thanks for the shout out for my channel. And he was with Gray Man. And someone in the comment section had mentioned or had asked a question: what do you suggest a person that's blind and disabled and lives in an apartment, how would you suggest that they prep? And they answered the question, to the best of their ability. It's kind of hard when you're not that person or you've never been in those shoes. You can't really give a lot of insight or a lot of help or information in that area. So I'm glad that I saw the question and I just felt compelled to follow up on it. And so I wrote down some notes. I did a little research to see what I could find, to see how I could offer some suggestions to people in that situation who want to prep. Because unfortunately, again, as disabled individuals, we kind of get left behind. Not that anybody's doing that on purpose. It's just that everybody has their own lane and they cater to the people that are in their lane. So I want to try to cater to individuals, again, with autoimmune illnesses, disabled, if you're blind. So just to kind of answer that question a little bit, I wanted to go over some things. So one thing I came across: if you don't have family, if you have family, of course, and they're dependable, you want to reach out to them for them to help you out. But a lot of disabled people, they don't have family. And then we have our senior community. They need help also. A lot of them are fragile. But we want everyone to be able to prep. We don't want to leave any preppers behind. You know how they started that school saying, no child left behind? Well, no preppers left behind is my motto. And with that being said, so I looked up some information. I'm going to read this to you. The first one is 211. Now, I don't know if anybody has heard of 211, if you've utilized 211. If so, please feel free to leave your experience with them in the comment. So let me tell you what 211 is and how it works. So bear with me. Okay, so you dial 211 for essential community services. And this is kind of for everybody, universal. However, I did look it up for our disabled seniors and blind community. In many states, dialing 211 provides individuals and families in need with a shortcut through what can be bewildering maze of health and human service agency phone numbers. By simply dialing 211, those in need of assistance can be referred and sometimes connected to appropriate agencies and community organizations. Dialing 211 helps direct callers to services for, among others, the elderly, the disabled, those who do not speak English, those with personal crisis, those with limited reading skills, and those who are new to their communities. 211 is available to approximately 309 million people, which is 94.6% of the total U.S. population. 211 covers all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico. Let's see. To find out whether 211 services are offered in your area and to obtain more information, you'll visit 211.org. Now, I will leave this information in the description for you to follow up on. Now, how does 211 work? 211 works a bit like 911. Calls to 211 are routed by the local telephone company to a local or regional calling center. The 211 center's referral specialists receive requests from callers, access databases of resources available from private and public health and human service agencies, match the caller's needs to available resources and a link or refer them directly to an agency or organization that can help. Let's see. Okay, so types of referrals offered by 211. They offer basic human need resources, which include food, clothing, blankets, shelter, rent assistance, and utility assistance, physical and mental health resources, work support, access to services in non English languages, support for older Americans and persons with disabilities, children, youth and family support, and suicide prevention. And then they listed the phone numbers. So again, I'm going to leave the link so that you can click on it and you can read about it and utilize it for whatever purposes you may need. Now, hopefully that helps with the question for the blind or disabled and our seniors, because they're vulnerable also. The other one was, I don't know if many of you have heard of this, but this app is called Nextdoor. So Nextdoor, let me tell you about Nextdoor. So Nextdoor is a community-based app with individuals that are in your neighborhood. So is Nextdoor safe to use? Nextdoor makes it safe to share online the kinds of things you share with your neighbors in person. Every neighbor must verify their address in the neighborhood. Every neighbor must use their real name. Nextdoor is securely encrypted using the HTTPS Internet Protocol. So Nextdoor is another tool that you can use to reach out to neighbors to get help in a trusted source. But of course, I have to say, you still have to be vigilant and you have to be careful about who you are allowing into your home. But I just thought these were pretty helpful a little bit. Someone in that chat also had mentioned, maybe getting a service dog if you don't already have one. You can look into that. Let's see. Oh, and so the other thing I wanted to mention is, so for anyone that's watching the videos and you have any suggestions to help out our blind, our disabled, and our seniors with their prepping skills, something that you know of or you've personally done, you may be, in the same category and you can offer some help, or you may know somebody that's in that category, you can offer some help. That would be great. For instance, let's say if you're diabetic, what foods would you recommend someone stock up on? And what would you prep? And how would you stock up on those items? Um, let's see. And what kind of help do you possibly have if you're apartment prepping and you have a smaller space? What is it that you're doing in your apartment space that's allowing you to be able to prep? And we all can only do what we can do. We have to utilize our space the best that we can. Some of us have larger spaces, some of us have smaller spaces. Some of us have balconies, patios, backyards, side yards, closet space, whatever it is you have. We just have to utilize it the best that we can. But this video is about us reaching out, extending an olive branch to our disabled community, our blind brothers and sisters, and our seniors. We cannot leave them out. And it's especially hard when you don't have family. I'm fortunate, I'm blessed. I do have, family and I have help, but I can only imagine what it's like if you don't. It can be a lonely road. Prepping can be overwhelming, but that's why you take it slow and you start now and you do a little bit at a time. Now, I hope that this information helped. If you have any additional information that you can add on top of this, please do put it in the comments section so that those that are in need can come across it, or you can feel free to email me directly, and whatever you suggest, I can probably do another video on it. You can email me at autoimmuneprepper@gmail.com. And again, I'll leave the information to 211 and next door in the comments section. If you have any trouble with either one of those links, please email me and let me know. Now, I think I've covered everything I wanted to with respect to that. So, okay. So if I did forget anything, I'll come back with another video. I'll be back. So with that being said, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for reaching out. Oh, maybe if you're in need, you can put it in the comments section. And if anyone comes across it, if you're in the same area, maybe that person can come out and help you out a little bit. I know with Nextdoor, you can put out a post, I need help building a shelf, or I need help stacking water. I know you don't want to give away too much of your business, but, whatever help that you need, we have to ask. We just have to do what we have to do in order to achieve our goal with this prepping thing. So anyway, I won't hold you. Thank you for watching the video. Again, please share your thoughts, any suggestions, any tips that you have for our blind, disabled, and our senior community. And I'm going to keep doing my best. As I come across information, I'm going to make sure I post a video so that you grab that information, you take it, and you do what you need to do with it. Anyway, Autoimmune Prepper, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.